Satoshi of YouTube, I am the Sceptical Leprechaun, and welcome to the channel where we get drunk on reason. The topic of discussion today is the Cosmological Argument. This is undoubtedly one of the most popular arguments among theists today. This argument has been most notably adopted and utilized by the philosopher and Christian apologist William Lane Craig. So, let's explore. At the most basic level, the cosmological argument suggests to us that the universe requires a cause and an explanation for its existence. Needless to say, the theists, i.e. those who believe in a personal God, assert that God is this explanation. This is an a posteriori argument, meaning that it relies on sense experience. This is opposed to a priori arguments, which are based purely in the realm of logic. The argument is also inductive, meaning that it uses probabilistic reasoning and does not offer certain conclusions. However, it's very important that I put a pin here. Science operates on the basis of inductive arguments. There is no such thing as certainty. Certainty, as it were, is a red herring. So we cannot criticize the cosmological argument for using inductive reasoning here. If we did, we would have to take a very strong look at science and all of the conclusions that we have garnered in that sphere. So, with that said, let's take a look at the structure of this inductive argument. The argument originates with none other than Aristotle, who coined the original phrase, the unmoved mover. So what is that? Well, the unmoved mover is the idea that there must be a first cause to the universe. If there isn't a first cause, we are faced with the ridiculous possibility of what is often referred to as an infinite regress. An infinite regress is a situation where you have a continuous and unlimited number of causes, one after the other, extending for infinity into the past. This kind of idea does not seem logical to us as human beings. We have a very difficult time comprehending the concept of infinity. So in order to escape this infinite regress, the theist suggests the first mover, the unmoved mover, namely God. With all this in mind, Aristotle provided us with three premises. Premise number one, all moving things have a source of motion. Seems pretty fair. Premise number two, there must have been some original source of motion, unmoved by anything else. Again, seems reasonable. And premise number three, and or the conclusion, this we call God, the unmoved mover. So, that is the argument in a nutshell. If you are convinced by this argument, if you found it compelling, if you think that this leads us inevitably towards the conclusion that there is some God behind everything, then I suggest you stick around for my next video, where we will explore the problems, the fallacies, and the issues with this particular argument. Thanks very much for watching. Slán go fóill. See you in the next one.